Afternoon, guys. Gotta do some watercolor cards today. Start with an easier one, and we're gonna try to do one with the animal in it afterwards. We'll see. Let's see if I want to do that or not. No. Alright. Cold coffee. Alright, let's go ahead and blue. A little bit of gray. This is one of the new brushes I grabbed out of my drawer in there. I think I'll just stick with one of my old brush here. Kind of like that color though. A little bit darker. Oh, hey, Mad Kitten, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Doing a watercolor card, maybe a couple watercolor cards. Let's see if you were streaming right now. I didn't think to check. Hey, Joey on the spot. Oh, it's yeah, it's trying a watercolor card. I used to do these more, but I haven't done them in a while. Yeah, I better try one. I haven't done one in a while. Better do one again. So how are you guys doing? Thank you. Appreciate it. We are in the middle of a rainstorm, so if I disappear, we lost power. Just to give you a heads up. I mean, it's basically just been raining all day, so. Some background mountains here. Messed up my white. Till yesterday, but it's actually a good thing we're getting rain. just to keep the fire danger level down. So if it wants to rain all day, it's fine with me. We can definitely use the moisture. How about you? What kind of weather you have? Where are you at anyway? Too wet. Well, Florida for a work trip is a King Week. It's nothing on over here. Yeah, I'm sure. I know they get rainstorms, but I don't think they last too long or something. You could tell me that for sure if that's true or not. I lived in Florida when I was a kid for a while. I remember just playing in the rain and stuff. So it got too stormy, then we had to go in. Let's see here. Just doing the background trees right now. Fix it up a little bit. And then from Bob Ross. That's a lot of Bob Ross videos for all there. What are you doing for work? John might be asking. Bob Ross every weekend on Twitch, and it feels like, yeah, this is where I'm getting most of my concept is from him. Sky, mountains, trees in the background, and then maybe a lake in the foreground and trees on either side, kind of thing, or mix it up with different types of trees. Basically, that's what I do. It's all Bob Ross style. But they're easy to follow along, and people do, you know, when I did sell them, people did buy them, so. I don't think people realize how easy it is to make these kind of cards. I should just follow along or something. No big secret. Yeah, heck yeah. And you can add things like embellishments like flowers and rocks and other, you know, highlights and stuff like that. And pretty soon you got a completed card. This next card, if I end up doing 2 cards, the next card I'm going to try to do is going to have an animal in it. I don't typically paint animals, so we'll see how that turns out. Or big rocks, so we'll see. We'll see. I just think about being artistic as people will gift you a lot of paint sets and stuff and brushes and what have you. for like Christmases and birthdays and stuff, so that's always nice. I'm just kind of winging it right now. Yeah, definitely very nice. Even if they're just like it's something cheap, I can always utilize something out of it. Typically, the people that I know that will give me anything know have an idea what they can get me. So. And actually, this one I'm using is called the half hand set of basically it's a mess. It's just because I've been using it, but I don't clean my stuff or anything. But anyway, it's called a half hand set of basically paints, watercolor paints. And before I got this, I was just using a really basic set of paints to paint cards. And a friend gets to me this half hand set, and I wasn't going to use it because I didn't understand how to use it. So I realized you take all the paint squares out of the wrappers and put them in the tray, and then you got your paints. And actually, they're very cool to have. I've got 2 or 3 of these sets floating around here, so that's pretty cool. I suppose there's a full pan, but I've never looked one up. Half pans work for me. Yeah, it's very convenient. Are you artistic at all, or? I don't recall we've ever spoken in another. I know I recognize your name a little bit, but I don't remember what stream I met you in or anything. Hey, Ace, what you up to? Hey, yo. Welcome in. Watercolor card. I enjoyed your stream this morning, Ace. Yeah, Johnny, are you artistic at all? Or have to grab dinner, I'll leave you lurk. You wonderful painter. Thank you very much. Thank you for the lurk. Enjoy your dinner. I'm that talkative guy in Chaos Kingdom Discord. Huh. I think I remember you. I think so. I know you from somewhere. I've got like a million Discords and a bunch of streamers I follow. So I'll have to look for you next time and say hi. I think I'll make this middle part like a little marshland type of thing. It kind of looks like could potentially be like a marshland or a marshy area. I think I'm somewhat artistic. I used to do pencil sketches back in grade school and even made the attempt at drawing a comic book in high school. Oh, cool. I tried to do like a brief comic recently with a dog and stuff. That was kind of fun. I just did something easy I could do over and over again. What kind of comic did you do in high school? I could link you my Discord if you ever want to post anything in there for funsies. I'll link it anyway. See there. There it is. All right, no, that's not right. There it goes. And that doesn't work, let me know. I don't know how to fix it, but I have a mod that comes in and she knows how to fix this stuff. Recall the basic revision last week where we were talking about content creation and Tickle Nichols. Jude as well. That was me. Sorry, I don't remember. Oh, I'll be honest, I don't remember. My memory from week to week is not good. I remember Tickles painted one of my cards. I remember that much. But that's all I remember. Yeah. Thought I'd do something weird. This did something weird this time. So everyone's got their own thing, you know. So. Yeah, sorry, I don't remember the conversation. My bad. I just don't remember. All gets blurred together, you know. Plus, I've had family here, so. Yeah, I remember one for another. I'll be lucky if I remember what I did an hour ago. I already have an idea what I can do with this middle part. I have a few funky trees. I appreciate your understanding. Alright, let's add some trees on the left here. Yeah, Robert's a good guy. I like his whole group there. His whole stream, people in the stream and stuff. I think that's how I met Aura, I think. Where I met Aura and Tickle Nichols stream, and then kind of led over to possibly his stream or vice versa. But yeah, I've been kind of watching her lately too. She ended up showing me around their house, and then the game that the tabletop game that they were playing. So it's kind of fun just to watch her do all that stuff. So it's fun peering into other people's lives. So that made me think, yeah, maybe I could do like a quick tour of my little area here. A Kirby comic with an entire story and side characters planned out too. It was fun. I got 50 pages. Wow. Drawing out an old notebook paper and it faded away quickly. Or yeah, I'm sure. I guess you would have to spray each individual page to make them last. But yeah. Well, that's cool. That's awesome, man. I'm assuming you're Johnny. I'm assuming you're means. Just don't know anymore. People want to be gold. That's cool, man. Yeah, the whole comic concept is kind of a cool idea. I like to do, there you go, that's what I figured. I like to do one myself. Like a really, like a well done one, like a planned out one, like you were saying. But Not quite yet. Not quite there yet. To sell these cards, I've just been giving them away lately, donating them to my church or giving them to my mom or whatever. I've just been giving them away. I didn't care anymore. Let's just do a little yellow up front, I think. Kind of got a yellow theme going. I'll add some red flowers and stuff to break up the green and stuff here. Where to put my hands, right? Up here. So at this point, I'm going to see if I can carry that, carry all that green forward, but I don't know if I'm going to maybe use a little bit lighter green. I normally would do blue. Cora, hey. How you doing? Welcome back. We are doing well today. I'll do some watercolor cards today. Of course, like my #1 mod, and she's also in the UK, so big time differences there. They're like 7 hours ahead of us in the States here. Cora and I have similar issues, in fact. She's raising 2 kids on her own, so. Yeah, where in the UK are you, Cora? West Yorkshire, cool. Johnny's over in Florida right now. That's true, right? You're in Florida right now? Like a big stream or something, I can't remember. Oh, hey, thank you. Who is it? Tickles, thank you. Big Time Ray, thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you guys for following, thank you. Woo-hoo. Thanks guys, thank you Tickles. Cord just came in just in time. Thank you guys for the follows and stuff, thank you. Thank you for the raid, that's very sweet, Nichols, thank you. Yeah, I'm working on it. I want to mix it up a little bit in the middle, so it's not so blurry. But Eora, Maggie, Tickles. Yeah, Tickles followed me once, and she did a really good job. Really good job. So. The new Bob Ross, right? Sure. No one's gonna fill his shoes. Thank you for the follows, guys. I really appreciate that. Well, I've been streaming for 3 months, and because I tend to stream at weird hours, I think is part of the problem why I don't have an affiliate yet. I'll get there eventually. It's not a big deal. No rush. Just having fun currently, so. Thank you guys. I appreciate the support. We're currently having rain right now, so hopefully I don't VC on you guys. All the emotes. Thank you guys so much for coming in. Thank you, Tickles, for the raid again. Thank you. Actually, I was going to try to raid you. I didn't realize you were going to turn around and raid me, but I had a little way to go yet. I'm doing well. How are you doing, Will? Thank you again for the follow. Thank you, Ice. And everybody else has followed. Thank you. Appreciate it. Now let's do some Tickles. I will return the favor someday. Probably soon. So liner brush right there. Get you one of those to do your trees next time. If you're doing those thin kind of trees, definitely want to get you a liner brush. I just use black, that's what I do. And you just kind of go like that. Put some more water. Thank you. Yeah, it makes the really thin trees, and then you bush them up with a bush. I have a big bushy time brush. That's the busted brush, basically I use to make leaves and stuff like that. Thank you. Thank you, Maggie and everyone. There's an extra one here. Keep your liner brush wet because it'll dry out and won't paint. Oh, thanks, Tickles. Too nice. Way too nice. Of course, like, what did I sign up for? Of course, Tickles is a mod too, so. Tickles is a mod, Panda is a mod, Core is a mod, my nephew's a mod, Reckless, he's a mod. That's all the mods I got right now. I'll show you guys something here in a second. Thanks, Cora. That's great to hear. And my brush split, so it's okay. Get a little thick there. Try some more water. I have a shirt that's basically just I use for painting. I have white paint on it. It's covered in paint stains. I do wash it, believe it or not. But yeah, it's the shirt I use for painting. You guys are just being too nice right now. Cora, could you throw down the Discord so in case anybody wants to check it out? Thank you. Thank you very much, Cora. Welcome, black name that I can't read. Whoever you are, I can't even read the name. Let me see something real quick. Dustin. Oh, welcome, Dustin. Welcome, Kesley. Kelsey. Yeah, I started playing that game too, Kelsey. I'm not very far into it yet, though. So at this point, the link expired. Yeah, it does tend to do that. Of course, usually the one that fixes that, 'cause I don't even know how. So. If she wants to, she can fix it. So then you just take some red or some pink and make these kind of leaves on the trees. Thanks, Cora. Homie, she just fixed it like that. I keep saying I need to give her a raise, but I never do. So it's right, she's still working here. Oops, sorry, my whole hand's blocking. I apologize. So basically, I'm applying leaves with this particular busted brush I have. It's good for making like leaves and bushes and stuff. Yeah, you don't have to just stop with pink. You can get some orange in there, you can get some green in there. Good for fall colors too. That's essentially a I gotta add those on there. That could be cool. I forgot I had those on there. Thank you for following. Paznik, thank you. Hello, hello, Paznik. Doing some watercolor cards. Where is my liner brush? I want to do that. Oh, it's right there. Alright. So normally I would have done like water through here, but since I kind of made it like a land, I can't add like a boat, but you know, there it is. But what I could do is probably put like a little cabin or something right here. That's what I'm gonna do right now. Just need to find a good brush. I'll use this one. So even though it's so I want to go like this. That's also what I learned from Bob Ross. It's essentially the roof. I don't like that brush, though. Let's find a better brush. I'll use this one. Got some brown. Or heck, whatever color you want. It's your picture, you do what you want. Just gonna smear it in there. Then you take your liner brush. What I do is I just go up the sides here, kind of cut it up like that. Make a little chimney, add like a little window, add like a little door, add a little window. And you want to add some other little embellishments and stuff, like some dirt or some bushes or whatever around the house, around the little cabin. So I gotta do this to do that, so it's easier that way for me. And it's sort of like, make a little path here, like that. You got your basic little cabin out there. Yeah, actually add a little more to it. I was going to do another card, a different kind of card, but now I'm a little bit self-conscious, so. I wasn't expecting a raid. Alright, that's good enough, I think. Is Maggie, are you an artist too? Maggie, or whatever it is. Thank you, I appreciate that. Are you artistic too, or? Let's see. Yeah, so do I, Phoenix. Yeah, it's pretty. It is pretty cool. It's like you hear this music coming. You're like, what's going on? Yeah, the camera's kind of cool. That's down. That's another Bob Ross trick. I'm also going to add a few more little branches and stuff. Little leaves, branches, bushes, whatever. Just kind of around here. It's just not so plain. All about the details, you know. One thing I did forget to do is add highlights to the trees, but that's okay. The other trees are kind of blocking it, so. So if you guys want, like, I'm starting out a card. Here's this one. I'm basically done with it. Do another card and add water to it. So we'll just put that aside. And these, I'm gonna have to look up another. So these are just link cards I got that are pre-cut and have a crease in it, so you can fold it and come with their own envelopes and stuff. Just a simple, watercolor type paper that you can make cards out of. Do anything you want, really. Alright, give me 1 second, guys. I need to look up another scene or something so I can try to copy it. Give me 1 minute here. I usually go Google when I look up stuff. I can paint out of my imagination, but I just like to have some kind of reference. It's just a little easier that way. Yeah, no, this is pretty much my first thing to look up, so. Let's see. You know what I'll do? Actually, I'll do a sun. A sunrise. Those are pretty cool. Let's find a good one here. You know, I think I'll just wing it. I kind of know how to make those, so. Yeah, I used to cut my own, and I still do when I make little cards, like a smaller card. I'll cut out like a watercolor paper, make cards out of it like you're talking about. But these were gifted to me, so I've just been using these basically for stream, and I just give them away, so. Yeah, I'd like to see some of your work. Maggie and any of you guys that want to showcase your work, just let me know where you want to showcase it. or where you're posting it, and I can go check it out just for the heck of it. Yeah, I don't always modify my stuff either, but this I'm just gonna do out of my imagination, because I've seen a lot of sunrise pictures and stuff. So basically, it's a lot of yellow and orange, and I don't want to use that brush though. I don't use that brush either. So I gotta go like this. Tickles did one of these. And she did a really super good job. They're good for like oceans and lakes and sort of thing. There's not a lot of colors involved, so that's good too. I'm not using a brush I'm familiar with, so I might have to switch back to my normal brush here. If I can find it. That must be this one. That's that one. Yeah, I'm just doing the Bob Ross style. So you're painting on this guy. So Bob used to do is you do the light part in the middle first. I swear I'm not using my red brush. Is it? No, this is it. This is it here. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and you guys. I gotta change up my water, but I'm not gonna do that right now. The thing about watercolors, it just blends so well. And when the paper starts to warp, just gonna bend it back like that. I need to work on that little bit of yellow there too. I'm going to take some, maybe a little bit of darker color on the outside. And I'll blend that too. Just so you know, I don't always do watercolor cards. Mostly I do sketches, and those vary in quality, so just to give you a heads up. When I'm streaming, that is. Looks like mud right now, doesn't it? I'll try to blend it in a little bit. I literally have to look at this. There we go. And then just beat the devil out of it. No, I'm just kidding. I realize it's at an angle. I'm gonna go and try to fix that. I can't just have it the way I want to do. I can't just do what I want to do with it like that. So. Now there's artists on Twitch that are so good. Those are the people I aspire to create like. So good they are. So now I'm doing sort of like that. Look like this. You don't have to go all the way across either, I just wanted to. And of course I'm going to have water here, so you're going to want to do the same thing you did for the sky and the water, or close to it. When Tickles did her painting, she didn't do that, and actually turned out pretty good, so I'm glad that she went ahead and used a different color. Not quite the same color, but it actually turned out really good, so that's pretty cool. So I want to add some trees that are not it's kind of refreshing not looking at a picture. Just kind of basic idea what I want to do. You're going to want to do the same thing as far as reflections go in the water. Thank you. Yeah, the sky is pretty. It's turning out pretty well. I'm thinking ahead of what I want to do as far as the rest of the picture. I know I want to do water. So bust out the yellow. And it's not exact, not perfect, doesn't have to be. Just art. Art's meant to be subjective. So using that beholder. Like that. Use some orange. I'll come back with the reflections on the land here in a little bit. And like I said, it doesn't have to be exact. And the water does move. And plus you can use water, real water. to blend it all together. To a point anyway. I guess that's what I'm going to do. I tend to go off screen a lot. It's actually kind of turned out kind of pretty. If the brush is making too big of a mess, I'm going to go ahead and maybe do some lighter colors. Well, I guess I shouldn't do that because I didn't do that for this guy. So let's see, what do I want to do? Let's do gray, some blue, mix in some white, some more water. Make some more mud together. Let's make some more mud. I'll probably use a bigger brush to do this, but I like to use smaller brushes for the most part. I've heard it said that all art at some point becomes very ugly, and you almost don't even want to finish it. But if you can get past that point, it becomes beautiful again. At least that's the hope. It turns into art. I kind of ad-libbed that, but thank you, Cora. Thank you, ma'am. Hey, you're typing like I do usually. Typing is so bad. I misspell almost everything I type. I need some more water. And I'll be start adding some more land here and some more trees here pretty soon. All right. I apologize. I keep doing it off the camera, right off the screen. All right. So I don't usually use black to do my reflections of like the land and stuff. I usually use gray. And it's just me, no particular reason. I just prefer it that way. So like that. It would make more sense to use black, you'd think, but I don't typically do that for whatever reasons. sort of the indication of reflections or whatever. Switch light position here. Alright, now let's do some more black. Let's just do the trees first. I want to do this right? Yeah, I'll do some trees. Alright. Very much like the last card, I tend to do similar things over and over again. Okay, so did Bob. Hello. Is this legit? This Fenulu? Keep an eye on that core. Yeah, core, go ahead and block that, will you? Or I can do it. Yeah, English, please. Your final answer, sir. Thank you, Cora. It didn't seem very legit to me. English. I speak very little anything else. So. Watchdog core on the case. That's a nickel. Live? Is he back from the dead? Is that what happened? Did he get a haircut and gain weight? I like Bob Ross, right? Now who's being nice? Okay, now I'm doing highlights. Thank you for the raid, though. I do appreciate it. That's pretty cool. Unexpected as well, so I appreciate that. Sometimes I get almost spiritual insight about some stuff. I didn't get a clue about that, so. I had no idea that was coming. some little fun. But thank you. I really do appreciate the rating, Nicole. Very generous. Is my name blocking? Is my face blocking that? Yes, it is. Might have to shorten down that box. Maybe. My arm's getting tired. I'll sit down for a second, sit it down here. Just some land on the other side. Let's do some land out here. Throw some trees on it. It'll get me a wig just for fun, for the fun of it. It'll be like a Bob Ross thing one day. I get like a cheap one. So I won't be able to wear the earphones probably. Or the headset, I mean, the earphones. They don't call them earphones anymore, Eric. Let's do that. Izzy. I used to watch him on YouTube. That's how I learned how to do cards. Just from watching his YouTube videos. I actually heard some controversial stuff about that whole, what happened to him, his company after he died, or what happened to his show. Of course, the show went off the air, but from what I heard, I guess his son didn't get any of the profits from the show or anything. So, and if that's true, then that's too bad. So some people are adamant not buying Bob Ross products. Because it's not really Bob Ross, it's just whatever the company. But I don't care for it. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's just what I heard. But that would be typical of someone that company that just wants money and stuff. So. If that's even true, who knows? Something to think about. We were hearing about that ordeal. I had no idea that it was true or not. Yeah, I don't know if it's actually true. The following week in streams had a lot of people voicing their, yeah, I'm sure they did. I mean, he was pretty much a beloved figure from a lot of artists or people who just like to watch his show. So no doubt people would have been upset. But it's really all about the money. It's how people live, is through money. So Some people get a little carried away with how much money they want. You can't make, you can't just live on what they can get. I guess you get some, you want more. I guess that's how it works. So. But there's no excuse for that kind of behavior. If that's true. Like I said, if it's true. I've actually never had a lot of money, so I'm not burdened with that burden. I'm not looking for a lot of money either, so I don't need it. Alright, let's go ahead and do I don't know. I don't know if I'll do that. Maybe I won't do that. This should be an interesting idea, but I don't want to do that. See that? Yeah. The thing about using white leaves, using white paint, white leaves. I'm doing some laying trees up here, but I don't know. I think that would take away from it a little bit, possibly. This part here looks a little bland to me, so I kind of want to add something there. Maybe I'll just add some more color. Dab it on a little bit. And I'll blend it here in a second. Yeah, I wouldn't want to get too big. I'd hate to get sued. The company is suing me. Cease and desist. All your Bob Ross impersonations. Right. It's ruined. At least it adds something to it. And we'll do a few more sticks and twigs, as it were. Usually I gotta find someone good to raid out here. Everyone in here. You're making a good one. Alright. Cora coming in with the hearts. Alright. And perhaps the last thing we'll do is add a little boat out here in the water. Or something that looks like a boat. Look at that, a little person. There you go. There you go. Put another one in there. Why do they have to be alone? Let's give them a buddy. There you go. Little kayaks out there. There you go, guys. Voila. I still could use that, you know, like a little, maybe a little some land over here or something, but I'm not worried about that. So I'm not gonna worry about it. All right, guys, there it is. There's the first one. The first one a little bit different. This one has a cabin in it. And watercolor paints dry really fast. So. Alright, let's rate out. Let's call it good. Let me see who's online. Oh, I know who's online. I know who's online. Let's call this a mystery. We'll call this a mystery raid. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and stop stream. Kill the music.